Hello? Oh, nice. All right, so welcome everybody to my first ever Q&A panel. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry Ruby was filled up, so this is the alternative. For people who don't know who I am, why are you here? I'm sorry. You're going to be really disappointed. My name is Narvaez Jr. I used to work at Rooster Teeth up until about a year and a half ago. I started Twitch streaming full time. It's been going great. So thank you to all of you who've shown your support. Really appreciate it. And this is going to be a Q&A. Try and get in as many questions as possible. I do ask that please don't ask for like shout-outs or don't want anything signed because we're going to have, Tina and I are going to have a signing and I'll be doing signings on the floor. And if you have any gifts you want to give, bring them up now. If not, that's totally cool. If you didn't bring me shit, I totally understand. So if you do have gifts, just bring them up. Oh, dude, nice. Thank you very much, buddy. Here we go. See, we get this out of the way. I learned. Oh, thank you. It's like Christmas. I didn't even do anything. Oh, my God. Are these all mine? Oh, awesome. All right, thank you. Is there more? Oh, fuck. There's actually no panel. This is it. Yo, thanks, man. Oh, dude, I got a Powerade that's half drink. Thank you. All right. This is great. Oh, you giving me a poster? What is this? Oh, right. Yeah. Thank you. I got a... Yo, Steven. Steven Dunkelman, everybody. Round of applause. The best of Jesus. That's pretty cool. All right. Thank you for coming. I'll see you next year. Yeah. So I will do my best to answer your questions. Just know that might be some questions I can't answer for whatever reason. But for the most part, I'll answer anything. So this is like a AMA of sorts. That being said, do we have a mic somewhere? Is it that one and that one? Yeah, if you motherfuckers want to line up, let's do it. I'm going to drink this Powerade that's half drank. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. Someone gave me 4 Goosebumps books.
Oh, boy.
Read them. No, I'm good. All right. Where are we going to... You want to start on this side? All right. We'll start on this side.
All right, I don't know if you caught E3 this year, but what are like your top 5 picks of things you're most excited for?
Dead Rising 4. Yeah, 3, right? I forget the name of that PlayStation game with the robot dogs, like Beyond Horizon or something. Horizon Zero Dawn. The Minecraft VR stuff. Am I right? Honestly, a lot of the stuff in the PlayStation conference looked good. The new God of War looked really cool. I'm trying to think. There's something else that was on the Microsoft press conference I don't remember, and it's really bothering me. You got 3, though. You got 3 out of me. But pretty much anything new that's coming out, I want to check out, whether it be on stream or off stream, because I like playing video games, so having a lot of video games to play is a good problem to have. But yeah, those will definitely be my top 3 for sure. Thank you. Titanfall 2, thank you. There's another one. Next question, you want to just go left, right? All right. Hi.
Hello. Do you rap your rascal or do you just go raw?
So here's the thing. If you really love the person, you have to go raw, because that's true love. All right? Everything else is kind of like a one-night stand kind of thing. Okay, I'll try it, but if you really love the person, you'll go raw. Don't be a bitch. Thank you. Man, it's hard to see with these lights. Next, on the left.
Hi.
Hello.
Do you have any advice for how to get into streaming?
Can't open that water bottle. It was a trap. It's dumb advice, but you'll hear it like nothing. Oh, hey, thank you. You'll hear it from everyone. Like my advice won't be different from anything else you hear, but it's just start doing it. I mean, the longer you wait, the more people you'll have to compete with, in a sense. Like the same thing running a YouTube channel. I mean, YouTube's been around for so long now that the longer you wait, you're competing with millions and millions and millions of people. Twitch is still fairly new. I mean, there's obviously a lot of streamers, but the longer you wait, the more people you have to compete against. And streaming is so fun. It's so easy to do. It's built into the newer consoles. If you do mainly PC gaming, it's even easier. You don't need a capture card or anything. Just fucking do it, man. Even if nobody watches, fucking just have your friends in a Skype call, have them watch. That's what Tina did for her first stream. Just start in, you don't know where it's going to take you over the years, but also do it because you want to do it. Just do it for fun. Don't do it to try to make money, because then... Yeah. Is he here? Yeah, exactly. That guy. Yeah, exactly. That. What Shia LaBeouf in the stand said. But yeah, absolutely do it. If you don't like it, then that's fine, whatever. But I definitely recommend trying it out.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey,
I'm
Ray.
gonna try opening this water again. Go for it.
So, how do I get a girl's number without wetting myself? I'm out.
I got my skeleton wet.
I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah? All right. Don't be a bitch. Just ask her. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? She's going to say no? Yeah. Life goes on. Rejection's a part of life. Also, fucking getting water on yourself. Thank you for the question. Hello.
Hey, Ray.
Howdy.
Of the original 151 Pokemon, what one would you violently murder in an alley?
Oh my god.
Does it have to be 1v1? Can it be
Just
like...
do whatever.
Okay, Milk Tank. What's her name? Is it Whitney? Is that her name? Fuck that Milk Tank, right?
Thanks, Ray.
It's the third gym in that game, and it's harder than the Elite Four. So Milk Tank. Thank you.
Hey Ray,
Hey, what's up?
How do you determine what games you can play? Do you have a daily schedule or you just play whatever?
I more or less play whatever. If there's a newer game coming out that I'm interested in, like Overwatch, for example, I'll play that on stream for a bit. But since I mainly play Xbox stuff for achievements, if I miss like something easy or something I've wanted to play that came out years ago, I'll go back and play that. But that being said, I also won't play a new game because everyone's playing it. Like Dead by Daylight is new. You guys, I'm sure you heard of Dead by Daylight. It just didn't look interesting to me. I just saw it like evolve, but the other way. And that seems like a game that you'd want to play with people. And generally, I stream by myself or like with one other person. So to like group together 5 people, it wouldn't really work out for me. But I don't have a schedule for like that far in advance. Like maybe I'll be like, okay, I'll play this game today, and the next stream I'll play the God of War 2 or something. Like there's not that much planning for me. I pretty much wing it. There'll be streams where I'm like 5 minutes before I'm like, I have no idea what I'm going to play. I'll figure it out. But yeah, to answer your question, just more or less whatever I'm feeling like playing. Thanks, man.
Have you ever had a game where you just, the second, you get like 5 minutes into it and you're streaming it and you just realize, I have picked the exact wrong type of game to play?
Yeah. If I play a game and it's bad and it sucks, I'll just, I'll try to make the best of it, play for a little bit and then switch. I mean, I don't want to play a shitty game that I don't enjoy.
Jack 2?
Yeah, Jack 2. I like parts of that game. For that long, if I'm not going to like enjoy it and the chat's not going to enjoy it. With Jack 2, I wanted to play the whole series, and there were parts of that game that I liked, but there's a lot of shit I'm like, man, this is not great, but I wanted to persevere through it. Plus, my chat was really enjoying the Jack playthrough. But yeah, if it's bad and I'm really like it's like bad, like I'm not having fun bad rather than bad, like this sucks, but at least I can kind of see the fun in this, and I'll just switch games. Like I don't want to put on a bad show. I do my best to put on as good a show as possible. Doesn't always work, but I try. Thank you for the question.
All right. I think one of the books has the trading cards in it also.
There's what?
I think one of them does. One of them has, yep.
Yes.
So my question is, could you take us through like the whole, over the several years process, the mental process that you went through from the beginning of Minecraft Let's Plays to the end when you
Yeah.
stopped
So
doing
I
it?
was really into that game for a while. Like I did an achievement guide with Gavin. That was the first video me and him ever recorded for the cake achievement, ironically. And I really liked playing it, and I liked doing the like things to do's and stuff. But it got to a point where the game was just, I'm not sure if it was just the game or just too much happening in Achievement City where things wouldn't work constantly. And the console version of Minecraft, and I still think it's like this to this day, doesn't have LAN or anything like that. So we always had to connect to a host. And even though we're all within like feet of each other, there was always issues. And whoever the host was usually Jeff. Game ran fine, but for us, it's like we had to wait for the fucking world to load, or we're falling through the earth for like an hour. So when stuff like that, when that happens more and more frequently, because obviously the more stuff we put in Achievement City, just more problems, it just got frustrating, and the game just like never let up. It just got worse and worse and worse. And then also just other technical difficulties, which always happened during Minecraft for some reason. Audio would crash, we lose recording, game would crash. It just kind of takes you out of the mood, and you just start to develop a hatred for this kid's game, more or less. And then just as time went on, we would just run out of ideas. So it's just a lot of duplicate stuff, just like slightly altered, and I just lost interest, and it wasn't really fun to me. I think we kind of trapped ourselves being the console Minecraft group. I mean, obviously we did some stuff on PC, but that wasn't like primarily our thing. And with PC, you can make these like elaborate game modes and stuff like that. Like we tried to do with like the Walls, for example, which ran like shit on 360, but people have like these intricate things, or like Hunger Games and stuff we tried to do, but they just didn't run as well on console. So it's just over time, it's just all the problems. Like, I kind of just developed probably an unnecessary hatred for the game, but it's just kind of my thing now, I guess. That being said, when I played it on stream a couple of times, it's relaxing because I'm the host and the game works fine. I could do whatever I want, not have any problems.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hi, Ray.
Hey.
What's your achievement score, and what's your advice on getting as much achievements as possible?
I think right now it's 617,000, somewhere in like the teens of the 600. Hey! I'm not sure if you're clapping because you're teens or because it's like in that range. I recommend when I was unemployed, I would use stuff like GameFly. I use stuff like Redbox. Blockbuster if you have one. I rented a lot of games. Like I didn't actually own too many 360 games. I think I owned like 10 or 15. But there's just so many websites and sources to get games now and there's so much easy shit out there that you can get. I highly recommend GameFly. I've never had an issue with them. I've used them like on 4 or 5 different occasions. Like I would sign up, stop, and I never had an issue. That's what I would honestly say. If you want to buy the games, you absolutely can. It's just going to get expensive. And now with the Xbox One specifically, they have a lot of sales, and they put a lot of shit for sale because no one's buying it. So if there's a game you're interested in, or it's just like easy, but it's like way too much, like there's a game that just came out called like Professional Farmer 17. It's $40. Yeah, if you wait on that, obviously you don't need to play this game, but if you wait on something like of that caliber in like a couple of months, it'll be like, hey, it's $10 now, please buy it, or sorry, it's $40. But it definitely, I mean, it's gonna take some money because it is an expensive hobby, as I'd call it, and but goddamn, is it fun? It's fun, raising an imaginary number to impress nobody but yourself. So to recap, I just use like a whole bunch of rental services so that we don't have to spend a shitload on games.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Ray, my question is...
Hey, you're welcome, person in the audience. What's...
Hey, Ray, my question is, what inspired you to start achievement hunting?
So back when I was in high school, the Rooster Teeth website actually had something built in when it showed your gamer tag. It was just like, this was before the 360 came out, so it had like a box that would show your gamer card. And since it wasn't out yet, it just showed it just showed your gamer tag. But as time went on, the Xbox came out. I guess they synced it in a way. It would show your gamer tag, your gamer picture, the stars, your reputation or whatever. It would show your gamer score. And I would just click around to my friends who had it at the time because I didn't have a 360 at launch. And I would just see their gamer score and the games they're playing. I'm like, oh, that's pretty fucking cool. And then I finally got mine that January, so like 3 months after it launched, January 2006. And I got home and I was playing, I played Perfect Dark Zero. Yep, that sucked. But I was playing it, and I got an achievement. And I got one in Hexic prior, because I'm like, what's Hexic? I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then I was playing Perfect Dark, and I got like 1 for killing 10 enemies. And then I got like another one and another one. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. I'm getting rewarded. And then I see this number go up. I'm like, all right, okay, I see where this is going. And then over time, I didn't get into it right away. Like going back to GameFly, I got GameFly for the first time. And then I discovered in a website called... God, it wasn't Xbox Achievements. It was another website called Achieve 360 Points. So think of a poor man's Xbox Achievements now. And they had guides for stuff. And the first game I perfected all the way through was NBA 2K6. And once I realized, like, oh, there's some easy shit out there. I'm absolutely going to do this. And I did that for a while. And then it just became a fun thing to do, just like racing with friends and stuff like that. And it's just one of my favorite hobbies, pretty much. Thank you. Yo.
Hey, can I just say,
you can.
We get a round of applause for this motherfucking awesome guy, this achievement hunter, this streamer, this entertainer.
Thank you very much. Your check's in the mail.
Ka-ching.
Do you have another question? Did you want to like blow me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Meet me backstage after.
I used to play a lot of PlayStation games, and now that you've started going back to that with Jack 3 and Sly Cooper series, everything like that, I was wondering if you'd ever be interested in playing the original Spyro games. One, Ripto's Rage,
Yeah.
Year of the Dragon.
So I'm going back and playing like the classic trilogies that were on PlayStation, like Jack and Sly Cooper, and I want to play Ratchet and Clank some more.
Yeah.
I think people have been saying Spyro. I think it's on like the PS3 PSN store or some shit. People have let me know where I could find it or download it. And I was going to do that eventually. I wanted to like buy the disc, but the PlayStation 3 I have isn't backwards compatible, and I don't have a PS2, and I can't. There's like no more space on my desk. But Spyro is definitely on the list of things to play because I never played a Spyro game. I've watched plenty of Spyro, and I've watched Spyro speedruns. Like, I don't know, like he gets statues or something, and there's dragons in them. I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah,
the
pretty
gems are
much.
awesome. He could fly. So I'm like, this seems fun. People make fun of me while I play it. But yeah, definitely, Spyro is definitely on the list of things I like to play in the near future.
All right, sweet. Thank you.
Thank you. Also, this is perfect because no big games come out till like November. So for the next like 4 months, I can be like, let's just play shit I missed. This guy. Played a lot of Pokemon. What's up?
First, I just wanted to thank you. I'm Joel, and I've spent most of my life bedridden after many brain and spinal surgeries, and your streams are just a huge part of what got me through it all in the hospital or at home.
Oh,
So that
absolutely,
just
man.
meant a lot. So
Thank you for watching. Can we get a round of applause for Joel? I'm glad I can help with my mediocre content.
But I also just wanted to ask, who or what is your spirit animal?
Oh, God. So, have you got? Yeah. Well, then you wouldn't see me. Have you guys seen The Fifth Element? Bruce Willis, Chris Rock. Chris Rock's character, Ruby Rose. Is that his name, Ruby Rose? That's me. That's me. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that was racist. My bad. Chris Rock, if you're watching, I'm sorry. Chris Tucker, yeah. Chris Tucker in that movie is my spirit animal. Just his outfits, his hair, his voice, everything. That's me. Don't you hate when you wake up and you're accidentally racist in front of like a good amount of people? Hey, what's up?
What's going on? Besides filming Minecraft, was there a job at Rooster Teeth that you had to do almost normally that you hated more than anything else?
No, not really.
Not really?
No, Minecraft was annoying. Like, I liked filming Let's Plays. Minecraft was annoying because it was just a piece of shit. Like, GTA also sometimes fell into that where just, like, the loading would take forever. Or perfect example is when the heist came out, finally. They didn't work at all. And we did the second heist, which is the prison one. You got to escape the prison. And we would get to the end constantly, and the game would crash. There was one instance where if you played it, you escape the prison, fly a helicopter to a beach, and land. You have to walk, like, 4 feet. So we land the helicopter, we're running, and the game crashed. And I was very explicit, and I left the room. I'm like, I need to cool off. I was not happy. We were filming that same mission for like 3 or 4 hours. It was terrible. Once again, just I love Let's Plays, but just the game was being GTA. But no, there was nothing I like hated to do. Like I enjoyed doing X-Ray and Vav. I love doing the Let's Plays. I love doing achievement guides or whatever Let's Watches. They were all fun.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello. I like your hat.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
My question is, what was like the hardest thing about transitioning like from Rooster Teeth into streaming? Like, was there anything that was really difficult?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. When you work at Rooster Teeth or any company, you get benefits, like health benefits is a big thing. When you leave that, obviously you don't have that anymore. You could buy like health benefits and stuff, but that was tough. I mean, I generally don't get sick and I don't go outside, so nothing really bad happens.
Same.
But on the off chance something did happen, it's good to have. But losing benefits like that and like dental and stuff like that. The big one was financial stability. So if you work at a company, and I'll use Rooster Teeth as an example because obviously, you're guaranteed a paycheck no matter how good the video was, how shit the video was. You're guaranteed like a paycheck that you'll get every, however often. With Twitch, it's all, you're guaranteed a paycheck once a month for your subscribers and ad revenue and all that. But for the first couple of months, like obviously I didn't have anything to go off of. And with your first paycheck on Twitch, once you become partnered, you have to wait like a month and a half because they do their payment. It's weird, whatever. So the first like 2 or 3 months were, in my head, we're going to be scary. Like, I don't know how many subs I'm going to get. I don't know where I'm going to be financially. Like, I had money saved up just in case it blew up in my face. I'm like, oh, shit. But it was, those are the 2 big things. Insurance and can I live off of this? And thankfully, everyone's been super generous over the whole year and a half. And with the subs and the tips and the donation, all the kind messages and stuff like that, that after my first stream, my first like 4 or 5 hour stream, however long it was, I was very happy. My mom called crying. It was so sweet. And at that point, I knew that I was okay, and that now my goal should be to just keep this going as long as possible. Because I don't know how long Twitch is going to last. Not even Twitch. I don't know how long I'm going to last. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be relative in like tomorrow. So I just want to keep this going and you know, try and just make it last as long as possible because I'm enjoying every second of it. But just like anything, nothing lasts forever. So, and before I die tomorrow. But yeah, those are 2 things mainly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Howdy.
I'm not this tall. I was
Can we put it on the camera to make it super awkward? No, let's not do that. That's mean. Well, how are you?
I was wondering, when has been like your best moment you've looked into chat and just been super happy? Just like you've looked at it and it's like, yeah, I agree with you people.
I came back from, I think it was either a bathroom break or walking Charlie, and my whole chat's just singing Bohemian Rhapsody. There was no music playing. It was just dead silence. They just started typing out line by line. Anytime brain power goes off and the chat just fucking fills, I love that shit. It's funny every time. Stuff like that. My chat, my audience are great. I love them to death, and you know, thanks, man. Just you. Fucking Caden. Yeah, they're like, you know, without them, obviously, I wouldn't be able to do what I do or do stuff like this and fill a room with all you awesome people. And they're kind of like, you know, I like to think, this is poor phrasing, I like to think I'm their dad. And they're my children.
Papa Brown
Probably should have said mom.
Mama Brown Man!
And I like to, I just... Righto. You know, I like to think of us as a big family, and I like bringing in new people, new raiders and stuff like that, and just, you know, just want everyone to have a good time, whether it's just like I'm playing a game with chat, playing a game by myself, and just chillaxing, listening to music or shit like that. I just want people to have a good time, and it makes me happy when they do stuff like that of their own accord, like let's sing a song or let's make fun of Ray because he sucks or something like that. So.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. I was wondering if there are any, like, days you just kind of wake up and you're like, I don't really feel like streaming today. What do you do then?
There are days when I wake up and I feel like shit, didn't sleep well, I'm not feeling good or whatever. And usually, you know, like I won't be in the mood to stream, but it is a job and I have a schedule, so I do want to stream. But almost every time, as soon as I start streaming and I start, like, get going, then I'm fine. It's just me being fucking lazy, really. Yeah. I just got to get over it, stop being a dumbass. Yeah, there are definitely days where I, like, just don't feel like streaming. Just wake up and, like, I just want to sleep all day today. But, yeah, as soon as I start going, I'm good to go. Just like anything, even if the job is, like, amazing and perfect, there are just going to be some days where, like, I just want to be in a blanket cocoon all day and not do anything.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So, in January, I asked Gavin this question, and he almost told me, you know, some British person, I don't know. And
I am standing right in front of you. You shut your whore mouth.
Whoa! Hashtag rip.
Nah, I love you. I love you.
So, and I can understand if you can't answer, so I'll have a follow-up question, but what was it's been driving me crazy. What was the thing you had to cut during the Rainbow Six Let's Play that you called Gavin?
So there's a reason I can't say it.
Okay,
it's really bad.
Then the follow-up is, what is the actual procedure for a Puerto Rican pullout?
All right. I'll do the tough one first. So the reason it was bleeped out or whatever, it was really bad. It was really, like, overly sexual, overly, like, it was bad. It was bad. I probably would have offended a lot of people. And during my time, that was probably, I did that a lot, and I probably shouldn't have. Looking back on that, I was an asshole. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean was?
I'm way less of an asshole now. I've talked to Tina about this, like, kind of recently, and she was like, Tina was like, man, you were a fucking prick. I'm like, yeah, I was. I am sorry. Even though I'm pretty bad now, I'm definitely way more tamed. But yeah, we were filming this thing for a while, and he like killed me or something,
Yeah,
like
team
he always
killing.
fucking does. So we're like recording for so long, and I think this is the last level we were gonna do or something before. I'm not sure if we were gonna like get food or something, but we would just keep trying and dying because we were playing in the hardest difficulty, so you would just die in 2 shots. So it was hard enough as it is. So just to like spawn in and like let's do it and get killed immediately, and it's just like fucking hitting the desk and stuff. I'm like, Gavin, oh my god, please. And then he just kept doing it because it's funny. Yeah. It's funny to him, and I'm annoyed. And I said some stuff. I don't want to repeat it because it's very bad. And I don't want. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna whisper sweet nothings into your ear. So I don't want to say it. Just know it's really bad. Think of like some of the stuff you read on the internet. Probably not as bad as that stuff, but kind of like a tier below. Plus, I'm not sure if they don't want, like they cut it for a reason, so I'm sure they don't want it to be heard. And as far as what gets cut, you know, it varies on situation. The editors will edit the video together. If they have any questions about anything, they'll just be like, should we cut this out? It's like me, like, man, so I fucked the baby or something. It's like, yeah, you should cut that out. Yeah. So that was probably a terrible example. That was probably worse than what I actually said. But yeah, so it varies. And what was the other thing? Puerto Rican pullout?
Yeah.
Just meet a lovely woman or man or whatever you're into, and you know, just be like, you don't want a kid. Kids are gross. You don't want them. Thank you for the question.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you more.
Hey,
Is that
Ray.
Finn the human? Hello.
So I actually have a video from you of 2 RTXs ago daring me to show up and say hi to you. So first of all, here I am.
Oh, look at you. Look at the balls on you. Proud of you. Proud of you.
It's what the Puerto Rican pullout's for.
Yeah.
So actually this year's been really hard for me because I kind of got my heart broken by the person I thought I was going to marry.
What a fucking cunt.
Who is also probably watching the stream.
You're still a cunt. I don't care. Listen, this panel may contain some language. Go on.
So I was going to ask you, what should I do to fix my life?
Jesus, man. You can't go from Puerto Rican pullout to this. There's got to be some shit in the middle. Are you talking? All right, no, don't do that. Don't do what that guy said. If you want to get over, listen. I've been over breakups. Shit sucks, but you know, over time you'll get over it. You know, it may take a long time, but eventually you'll find someone else, and you'll completely forget about that person. And who knows? Maybe the person you find next will make you happier, and you'll marry that person and completely forget about that other person. The best, though, which is sometimes will happen if you get lucky, is your life. Maybe look back in like 5 years from now. Your life will go this way, and their life will go that way, and you're like fucking karma.
Am I a bad person if I'm waiting for that?
There's life advice with Ray.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
Howdy, Ray.
Hello.
I liked you better on Internet Box, but what?
Listen, I liked you better in your dad's ball sack, but you're right here in front of me. That was mean. You're great. I love you. What's your question?
I love you more. So I was trying to think since I've known you since Internet Box. I've been listening then. What is next? What's next after Twitch?
I don't know, man. Honestly, I want to stay doing Twitch as long as humanly possible because I really do enjoy doing it. But like I said earlier and before, like nothing lasts forever. I guess the end goal is to do it for long enough and be able to just, I guess, retire from Twitch or just retire from doing whatever and just be able to just hang out. And I would probably still stream because that's what I do now. I just hang out and play video games, is doing it in front of an audience. But I really don't know what's next. Someone actually asked me about it or somebody asked about it at the Kind of Funny panel, like, what would you do if this like failed? And we all looked at each other like, oh, we're fucked. We have no skills. I play video games in front of an audience. Excuse me. So hopefully, you know, this lasts for a good amount of time, hopefully years, and it gets to the point where, you know, I don't have to really worry about like, man, what happens if Twitch goes under tomorrow? You know, I want to get to a place where I could just kind of like relax and be old and do whatever. You are a terrible human being. Also, I mean, I have an LLC, so maybe I can like expand on that and do some other shit. But as of right now, I can't think of anything else that I would need besides editors. Like Hembo does a fantastic job. Is Hembo here? If he's not here, fuck him. But if he's here, hey, Hembo. No, he's great. He's great. Talking about him quickly, I mean, he makes a whole bunch of compilations for RT. I think he does them for Cry as well. Anybody know Cry? Cryotic? Yeah. Great guy. And when I went independent and I needed an editor, he was the first person I thought of. I'm like, this guy does good work. I'll talk to him. And he's so nice because I was asking him, like, how much do you want me to pay you? He's like, I don't know. I don't get paid. I'm like, I'm going to shoot a number at you. You let me know if it's good. And I shot him a number. He's like, good. I'm like, perfect. I'm like, you want this changed at any point, we'll talk about it. But I like, you know, with editors, I feel like they get shit on a lot because a lot of people, like anybody can learn how to edit, right? Anyone can learn how to edit. So even if you're a good editor and you're like, you're not liked or whatever, they'll be like, I'll fucking get out. We'll just get another editor. Because they're just so like, you like have them on rotation. But Hembo does a great job, and I wanted to show him some love because he's been making these things for free on his own time for like years, I think. And he has to sift through a lot of shit, especially with me, my content. There's a lot of feces he has to sift through to get like 30 minutes of good content. So he's great. So shout out to Hembo. Give you a round of applause for Hembo one more time. Thank you very much. Yeah, man. But yeah, I have this business. Maybe I'll expand it. Like I said, I don't know, besides editors. And after being driven around in a limo and a party bus, maybe a chauffeur. That's pretty cool, by the way. What a dumb, expensive joke that is. But yeah, so hopefully just keep this going for as long as possible, and then I'll figure it out. I will always figure it out. Thank you.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on?
So you brought up Overwatch, which is a friggin' awesome game.
It is.
So have you gotten a chance to play as all the characters, or do you gravitate towards a certain character, or do you hate a certain character?
I've played all the characters for a little bit of time. I gravitate toward mainly the attack characters like Pharah and Tracer and Soldier Dad 76. That's a hot meme right now. Yeah, so I generally tend to stick toward the attacking people. Any character that requires some sort of skill doesn't work for me. Widowmaker, awful. Yeah. Hanzo, awful. Any character that could just fucking like spray and pray and maybe hit something is great.
Yeah. Dude, Reaper my guy.
Reaper
my
fucking
guy.
Reaper. Want to play the game? Just hit Y. Are there enemies around me? Play the game. I'm so good.
I can't wait to hear you tell that to Michael. He's gonna love
No,
that.
I like Reaper a lot. He's definitely he's cool because he has a lot of ways to get around behind you, and the reason he has to play the game is because he got around you, dropped in on you, and just fucked your whole team up.
All right. Anyways, thank you.
Listen, can we talk about Bastion needs a buff, all right? He's completely underpowered. There's a lot of skill involved with Bastion. You gotta hit a button to transform, and then you have to hit another button to just shoot. No, I think Bastion gets a lot of shit, but he's not. I say he. Who the fuck knows what a robot is? He's super easy to just get behind. Obviously, if he's set up in a way, he could be annoying, but he's very easy to take out. I think the Bastion thing is kind of like, oh, Bastion killed me 5 times because I didn't switch characters. I want to be Genji forever. It's like, all right, Naruto, relax. But yeah, Overwatch, fantastic game. Highly recommend you guys all play it. And that is Blizzard giving me money, hopefully one day.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Hey, Ray.
Hey, what's up?
What would you have to say was like your favorite or funniest highlight from your streams?
Oh man. 4005 is pretty bad. I don't know if I can honestly pick one. Honestly, and also a lot of it, like, I don't remember a lot
What's
of stuff.
under Dumbledore's robe?
God.
Guilty.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to pick one. Like, the highlights are good. Like, the little short highlights I make. Probably, actually, changing my mind, when my sister dropped a meme in my stream, that was pretty good. That was pretty funny. I'll put that at the top because I just like, no fucking way that just happened. But there's a lot of good moments. I mean, when you stream for a year and a half, some good stuff has to come of it, right? That's why the highlights are great too for people who can't watch all the shit. Just kind of condense it down to the best parts. But I would have to say that one. That is top tier.
All right. Thanks, Ray.
Thank you. That thing never works properly. Fucking JDUDE.
I have a question for you about John. Do you think he can't smell because he's just not trying hard enough?
John Reisinger, everybody, in the front row. Would you like to comment, John?
Sorry, John.
He said you suck and he hates you. He said, why can't you smell? Are you just not trying hard enough? Bitch.
Listen. Where? Who
I'm
fucking said
sorry.
it? You? All right. If I was a blind person, you wouldn't say this shit. Hey, you're not looking hard enough? Fuck off!
I think it was a valid question.
I like that logic. Look, are you blind? Open your eyes. How are you blind? Just open them. John Reisinger, everybody. Go to his panel. And on the spot. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Do you still have the diddle hands? Nice. All right. Next question.
All right. First of all, I just want to say I got a text from my mom. She wanted me to say hi to you.
Yo, hello. What's your name?
Tyler.
Hello, Tyler's mom. How are you? Can we get a round of applause to Tyler's mom? All right.
My question is, after that amazing introduction by Tina and John, how do you feel about him being your new stepdad?
Oh, I didn't hear anything. Oh, you're my stepdad? Oh. Funny thing about I put my ear to the door and I couldn't hear anything, so I had our friend Maddie just like listen and let me know to come in. Dude, nice! My mom didn't even tell me. Or my dad. Fuck. All right, nice. Thanks, man. I'll deal with it. Life goes on either way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yo, Ray.
Yo, what's up?
All right, so when this panel's over, can you try and have the people in the chat raid another panel, preferably the Ruby?
That's right, we're streaming, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's going to be hard. So funny thing about the raid, that's actually not a bad idea. We can raid another Rooster Teeth panel thing that's going on. Oh, what's up? Hold on. Oh, yo, shout out to Katie from YouPorn. What a great gal. She's great. She should come to Austin one day. So originally, I thought this was a good idea for roughly 3 minutes. I'm like, how about we do a real life raid? Like we take all of us and we go to another panel. So I thought about that. I'm like, that's horrible. As funny as it would be, the Guardians would be mad at me. The fire department would be mad at me. Rooster Teeth would be mad at me. So I'm like, all right, well, maybe next time. But yeah, after this, I don't know what other panels are going on, but I'm just going to leave it up to my chat or whoever's in chat, not my chat. Just raid. Dive on. He's right here. Just find another RTX panel to Twitch stream and just fuck it up with raids.
And I actually have a question for you.
Okay.
All right, so what is your favorite game of all time of any platform? Or if you can't pick one, just like a general feel.
Tetris on the DS. Tetris DS. It's my favorite game for like years, and I lost my cartridge like an idiot. But pretty much any Tetris game I'm down to play. I just love Tetris for whatever reason. As someone that likes shooters, I can't understand my fascination with Tetris. Thank you. Listen, you. Stand up and be proud of that comment. Where are you? Hey, can we remove him, please? Can we remove him? He's a shit talk. Hey, what's up?
Anyway, so first off, real quick, for all the Overwatch players in here, they're working on nerfing characters.
Yeah.
They just nerfed De Bruyne on the console, so good news.
Yeah. I
My
heard about
second
that.
question, my actual
Don't mind me.
question-
I'm just walking around because I have a
cool.
wireless mic.
I'm okay with it.
Sorry,
so
camera guy.
since you left Rooster Teeth, funny enough, a lot of RT people have started streaming themselves. So I was wondering if you were willing to stream with one of them at any time.
Yeah, so about that, I don't know if there's any, how do I say this? Guidelines, yeah, guidelines or any contractual things. Not just with me, but anyone outside the company. Like I'm not sure if, they could stream with fucking Mega 64, for example. So that's totally up to them. I'm down to play fucking whatever. I'm just gonna be playing games regardless. If they want to, they could totally let me know. We could try and set something up. I know Josh streams. I know Jeremy streams. Michael streams. Jack streams. There's a lot of people who stream. So if they want to do, who were you? Dad. John streams. The thing is, John plays Smite a lot, and I fucking suck dick at Smite. Did you retire from Smite? You play Minecraft now? Yeah, I'd love to play with John. I think him and Tina played kind of recently. But yeah, it's totally up to them. If they want to plan anything or schedule anything, they just let me know, and we try and make it happen.
Cool, thanks.
What? I just heard 18 people at once. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Hey, Dad. I was wondering
Nope.
if
Nope. Stepdad.
I'm going to be. I was wondering if I came up there, would you sit on my lap?
Whoa. What? Yeah, sure.
Can I?
How old are you? All right, yeah. Come up. Just sit in the middle seat. Don't drink the Powerade. Also, someone said this is alcoholic. I don't know if this is true. All right. Oh, you going to selfie it? Okay. All right. There you go. No, Tina was into it. I'm going to talk about that later. Next question.
Hey, Ray.
Howdy.
So, first off, you and Tina are literally relationship goals.
She is. I bring her down. I'm like an anchor.
Recently, you guys became dog parents.
Yes.
With Charlie. What is one thing that Charlie does that you're just like, why?
Oh,
like, why as a dog do you
The
do this?
shit tornado is great. So Charlie, she doesn't do it anymore because she's older, but she did this thing. Also, she shat on a wall, which was great. I think this has only happened like maybe once, maybe twice, where she'll squat to like shit. And we're like, Charlie, no. But then she'll start to run away. And Charlie likes to spin for some reason. So you just have like,
Just do it.
So it's like this. It's like the cameraman. You're getting this. It's like this, and you just start seeing it come out, and then she turns. She's like, oh fuck. Then she starts running like, oh no, and then she's like this, and it's just like spraying. Oh God, what? Charlie, no. But she's older now, so she's way better about that. Now she used to eat the carpet as well, but she stopped doing that. She sometimes still picks at the wall, but for the most part, she's a good dog. Sometimes she just gets too excited and she just like fucking runs around the house and stuff, but she's great. Shibas are great. Everyone get one.
Thank you.
Shout out to Stan for making me get a Shiba. Thank you.
Hey, Ray.
Hey.
Hey, Tina. So my
She says hi.
So my question is about how much time and effort do you spend on the idea of branding, and also what is your biggest difficulty or roadblock or anything that you have with streaming?
So with branding, if fucking, once again, Tina just being the best person ever, and I'm a lazy piece of shit. For the first, I streamed for a while and I didn't have any merch or anything. She's like, you should make a shirt. Yeah, good shirt. Thank you for buying that. She's like, you should make a shirt. You'll it'll do well. You make a lot of money. I'm like, okay. I didn't do it for like 3 weeks because I'm me. So she started talking to me and we finally sat down and did it. And we found, we came up with that, which essentially was my 360 gamer picture, which is from a company called, I think it's called Console Kings, and the crown was like a 3 crown with like the balls on top. And I'm like, we can't use that because I might get like sued. So thankfully, a very talented member of the community who like watched my streams like, yeah, I can make some for you. So he made something it was very close to that with some modification. And we went back and forth, and he was like, yeah, here's your logo. I'm like, that's great. I want to put that on everything. Awesome. I have a logo. I established an LLC, which apparently is actually not as hard as I thought it was. That being said, I didn't do anything. Tina did all of that. So now I have the brand, and I could, like I said earlier, I can expand that wherever I have my logo. People know what it is associated with me. And then the hardest, God. Can you reword your question one more time? Just make sure I'm going to say the right thing.
Yeah, just like what was the most difficult thing or like the biggest roadblock or even like a constant problem that you have with streaming?
Time Warner Cable.
That's what I thought the answer would be.
All right, I just want to make sure you're like, what sucks? I'm like, Time Warner Cable.
Gotcha.
Did anyone watch the poverty streams when I was streaming off a phone?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was, hand jobs for fiber. Let's get that trending still. Yeah, just Time Warner Cable will be like, you streaming? Fuck you. Or, sometimes I feel like we get throttled, even though they say we don't get throttled. But we have like a wireless device now, like a little puck, which is great. Obviously, the stream quality won't be great, but in any case, if your internet goes down, I mean, you need that to do your job. So it's like I have to do something. I can't just sit here and wait because God knows how long it's going to take. So thankfully, with the iPhones, I'm sure you could do it with the Android and stuff. You can set it as a hotspot. So I just plugged it in my phone, and we had like 6 or 7 hours. And this happened. I think the internet was wonky for like a week and a half. So I used my phone. I used Tina's phone. I used Tina's sister's phone. I'm like, please, we just need something. And it turned out, in this specific instance, that it was like something in her complex with AT&T or something. It was stupid. There was, at one point, no joke, in my little office, there was like 4 or 5 Time Warner texts like, I don't know. I'm like, you fucking better you find out. That was an interesting experience, but thankfully, nothing like that has happened since. But yeah, Time Warner Cable has definitely been the worst. Just internet issues, because you just don't know. It could be literally anything.
Gotcha. Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello.
Ray,
Yes.
let's be honest. You've played and perfected some shit tier trash games.
You're not wrong.
What was the most annoying game that you perfected?
Well, the most annoying game also goes to the hardest game. For me personally, was Mega Man 9. Because obviously I played it when I was a kid, but I didn't like beat him or anything. I just played him super casually. And Mega Man 9, this was like years later after I bought it. I'm like, I'm going to finally do this game. And it went well for a while. Then it didn't go well. Tina has told me that is the most scared she's been being in a room with me. Because I was just like cursing and slamming my controller. Because the game's good, it controls well. It's my fault that I keep fucking up constantly. And I'm just like so mad. And thankfully, it doesn't happen too often, but just like anyone that plays games a lot, you just get super frustrated. You just want to break everything. But thankfully, I was able to do it. I didn't break anything. Tina's still with me, so that all worked out. But for every, like, Mega Man 9 that's super difficult, you get, like, Barbie's Horse Adventure. This isn't hard. It's just long. Monster High. This is even longer. It's less difficult. Yep. No one has said that to me. But no, there are definitely some hard games. Like the Call of Duty Easter eggs are always like over the top and difficult for no reason. But I feel like if I take a break in between difficult games, so if I do like a hard game and like 3 easy games, it balances out. I'm not going to do like 5 hard games in a row because I'm just going to get like frustrated and not like have fun with it. And if that happens, I just go back to Overwatch because fucking Overwatch is great. But yeah, the hardest and / most annoying was Mega Man 9.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Ray.
Hey, what's up?
I gotta ask, when are you gonna stream Fuel and get the 2 achievements?
God. So is there 4 achievements in that game to go at every corner?
No, there's only 2.
Oh, there's only 2 for going to each corner.
I've raced Michael in that game and I beat him.
It takes so long. Like that recording, it was even longer. It was edited down a little bit. I mean, it's weird because I don't want to stream it because there's not much going on. You're just driving straight across the huge-ass map. I mean, I guess I can, like, play music and shit or whatever, but the thing is, if I were to get it on my main account, I would want to try and perfect that game, and I'm not good at racing games, so I don't want to play racing games. But I guess it would be interesting. That's actually not a bad idea. I could play it on an alt account and play on, like, I think it's also available on PC or whatever, and just for, like, one stream be like, all right, 3 hours, I'm going to drive straight. We're going to do it. I'm going to, because they did both, right? They did another one afterwards?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't there. I'm like, I'll do it. I'll be a part of the crew. Let's go. I was fucking drive straight for like 3 hours, and I'll get it. That's not a bad idea, actually. I just have to buy a copy of Fuel, which I'm sure are easy to find.
It's like $5 on the 360.
Yeah, I figured it'd be super cheap. Thanks, man.
Hey.
Hello.
So, a few weeks ago,
Yes.
I tried Malta for the first time.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Well,
Like, well good or well really good?
well, the smell almost made me vomit.
Here we go. If you're going to drink Malta, don't look at it and don't smell it.
It's bad.
I know that's terrible advice for anything, but just drink it. It's
Here's
not
the thing,
poisonous.
though. I did taste it afterwards.
Yeah. What'd you think?
Well, it tasted...
2 wells, all right?
It tasted like really shitty, old, and cold tomato soup.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you drinking a lot of shitty old and cold tomato soup?
All the time, and even that was too much. So my question really is, how do you do it?
Well, I mean, a lot of people in my family drink it, and I think it was given to me at a young age by, like, my grandmother. and I just drank it because I thought it wasn't bad. So I'm like, I'll drink this. And then over time, I just yeah, this is good. Yeah. Good. And it's a funny thing because not many people know what it is, and I drink it on stream sometimes, and people are like, what the fuck? They automatically assume it's like alcohol, but I'm like, no, it's not. Trust me. But it's got a very unique taste. I don't know how to explain it. It's just not marshmallow. No, not marshmallow at all. Maybe to you. What does that say? Okay, I see it. I still recommend everyone try it. Get the small bottle, so that way it's not as expensive. If you want to chuck it, it's going to cost you like 50 cents. But everyone should experience it.
Yeah,
it's like
certainly an
weed.
experience. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah. So surprisingly, when people have come over to try it, it's been like 50-50 if people like it or not. I always thought it'd be like 99-1, but it seems 50-50. Like our friend Leah Loves Chief, Destiny streamer, she came over. She loved it. She chugged the thing. I'm like, all right, relax. You don't have to have it all. No, she was a big fan. Thank you.
What's up, Ray?
Hey, what's up?
Real quick, can we get a round of applause for the cameraman? You're making him work tonight.
Cameraman, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to make it easy for you. Dude, shout out to not only the cameraman, but the Guardians and everyone else working. Thank you guys very much. Connor, the photographer, what a nice guy.
All right, my question is, you've done some voice roles, you've done podcasts, streams and all that. Which is your favorite out of all of them?
I'd say streams are my favorite by far because all I do is play video games. Even when I'm not streaming, I'm playing video games. But probably next below that would be podcast because the Internet Box just started as we were just hanging out in a 360 party, Xbox Live 360 party, just shooting the shit. And we were like, we should record this. Fucking why not? And so those are just conversations we were having, over Xbox Live or whatever while we were playing, what have you. And it just, I don't know, it was just so natural and it was just kind of cool to just get together for like an hour and a half and just shoot the shit about whatever. But yeah, definitely streaming's number one, and I'd say that's number two. Voice acting is fun, but it's hard. It's really hard. Like, I have like a shitload of respect for like people like Tara Strong and Troy Baker, even like Lindsay. Lindsay does like a shitload of voice. I'm like, how? I can't even X-Ray's me. I can't do my voice. How do you do all these other ones? I suck. But it's fun. It's fun, but it's difficult. But yeah, those that's how I would tier that.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Ray.
Hey, what's up?
So what's common with Rooster Teeth is that there's a lot of shenanigans going on.
Yeah.
So do you have a favorite, or do you plan on doing any while at RTX?
Here's my thing. Here's my thing with pranks and shenanigans and stuff. I already did one with Ryan. That was terrifying. I didn't think he'd do it. If you are going to prank anybody at all, you have to expect something to come back and for it to be even worse. I don't like living in constant fear. I'll just be friendly to everybody. I'll be like, man, it sucked that person did that to you. You should go do something back. I like to start shit but not be part of anything. I like to instigate. But
do it within the video game. It's all virtual.
yeah, exactly. If it's in like fucking whatever, it's fine. But no, I'm just gonna take it easy at RTX, do stuff like this, hang out, do signings, and just be like, cause no trouble.
But do you have a favorite?
What was the one where was it like a second shenanigans that Jeremy ate like all the food in like a food?
Oh yeah.
That was pretty fucking funny. I think, how do you, you didn't look once? You just kept eating? You didn't think at all. The group of people you're with, you thought this was a legitimate thing.
Like Jeff was talking a lot.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know. I like that one. I obviously like the one I did with, the one I caused by just opening my mouth. Like, all right, change the gamer tag. 5 minutes later, don't do that. Don't do that. As we're doing that, everyone's like locking their accounts. Like, oh, fuck. Putting in like different emails, codes and shit. But yeah, I'm not much of a prankster. I kind of just I just laugh at my own dumb jokes. I'm like, I'm pretty funny to myself.
A new show came out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, thanks, Ray.
All right, so we have like 6 minutes left, so I'm gonna do as many as I can, just fucking rapid fire. I'm ready.
While we're giving out applause, can we have some applause from Mr. Diddles over there?
Yo, Mr. Diddles.
It's always time to diddle.
My proudest creation. If I ever have a kid, it won't surpass Mr. Diddles. Mr. Diddles is the result of 5 minutes before we record in WWE 2K15. Yeah, just going down in paper bag, sure, gold medal, building the story in my head. And by the time we record, I'm like, yeah, he's champion diddler, but he's ashamed of it. Right, guys? That actually worked out way better than I thought. Shout out to him.
Anyway, I wanted to ask, what do you think of the Twitch's new currency?
Oh, the bits, yeah.
Yeah.
It was really controversial. Everyone like has a. I want to make that my title, but I don't want to because I'll get in trouble. I think it's interesting, and my chat. Some people in my chat have embraced it. Obviously, not everyone's gonna love it because there's nothing that everybody loves. So I'd say there's a good amount of people that use it in my chat and I think it's cool, like it. There's also a good chunk that are like, it's not for me. I'm like, that's fine because it's not meant to replace tipping. So you gotta think of it like, if you want to support your favorite streamer, there's different ways to do it. There's like watching ads, subscribing, donating, buying merch, if they have like any sponsor deals, doing stuff like that. So that's already like 5. So just like cheering and bits is just another way to do it. I think it's cool. I like the gems and shit. I like the new badges and whatnot. And I'm really, it's hard to say I like it because I'm part of like, I think it's like 50 people in the beta. So it's like, of course you like it. You fucking in the beta. You fucking sell out asshole. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I actually like the bits. I think it's just new, and people like new things. People hate change. People like to complain, because there are people who, I think the most common complaint is like, well, Twitch takes a percentage. It's like they're taking money from the streamer. I'm like, well, yeah, but also like when you sub, some money goes to Twitch. When you watch an ad, some money goes to Twitch. If you donate, PayPal takes a percentage. So it's like, it's just part of, I don't know, it's just part of the thing of being a streamer. It doesn't bother me too much. Also, from what I heard, if you don't want to do it, you can opt out. So I think people are just making a huge hubbub because it's new and they don't like it. And some people also just want to jump on a bandwagon, like, oh, this is new. Yeah, fuck it, right? Right, guys? Fuck it. But there are people who just generally like, yeah, it's not for me. I'm like, that's cool, man. Listen, if you want to use it, go for it. If you don't want to use it or you want to disable it, go for it. It doesn't affect me anyway. Like I said before, I'm not going to make you do anything you don't want to do. Fucking live your life, man.
All right, thank you, man.
Thank you.
So how excited are you that Stardew Valley is coming to the Xbox One?
Yo, Stardew Valley, though. I'm going to play the shit out of that game again. I know it was rumored, and then when they announced it, I'm like, I don't fuck play that game again. That's probably, honestly, that's my favorite game of this year, still, to this day. Like, even after, like, Overwatch and, like, Doom and shit, I'm like, Stardew Valley is my favorite game this year. It's so good.
Thanks.
Thank you.
What was the worst thing you were ever handed at GameStop? Mine was at a PS3 that had gum shoved in the fan.
I opened up a GameCube, and there were roaches inside the disc tray.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you, too.
So much.
I didn't love the roaches, though. I'm like, this isn't Smash Brothers. Yeah, that sucked. Retail sucks. All right,
Hey, Ray.
next, sorry.
So we've all known that you've been really great at shooters forever, and specifically Call of Duty. Did you ever think at one time about going pro?
Well, actually, when I was back around Halo 3, that's when I followed the MLG Pro circuit a lot. That's like, or Halo 2, Halo 3 with like Final Boss and Carbon and stuff. And I thought it was the coolest shit in the world. Like, I would watch the events and stuff. And for a little bit, I'm like, I think Game Battles was around. You guys know what Game Battles is? Yeah. So I think it was around, and a couple of friends and I, we just made a team to play like super casually, and we did I think we did like 20 or 30 matches, and you know we were winning some, but there were some games where we were just getting fucking slaughtered. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna play this casually. This is way more fun. Like just trying your heart out and just like getting eviscerated sucks, and I didn't want to put the time into just one game because with Halo 3, the Xbox was out already. I was already into achievements, so I can't. It's the same thing with speedrunning. I can't imagine playing one game that much to get that good at it. I like to jump around constantly and play different games. Like Stardew Valley, for example. I would have never played a farming simulator game. I never played one before. Like, I know Harvest Moon is popular, but I never played it. I just got it because I'm like, oh, all my friends are playing on Twitch. This is good. I think in my first stream, too, when I'm, like, playing, I'm like, yeah, this might be a one-off. I don't know if I'm going to play it again. There's, like, 18 parts. So, yeah, so I thought about it. I dabbled in it slightly, but it just wasn't for me.
Thanks, Ray.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello.
You have a really supportive, amazing girlfriend, Tina.
I do.
Yeah.
Round of applause for Tina.
Yeah.
Tina, stand up. Stand up. Don't wave at me. Wave at them. Looks like you were throwing a ball in a hoop. Alley-oop?
I was just wondering, what are some of your favorite things about her?
Nothing. All right, so this is the last question because time is up. I'm sorry, guys. You know, when I was making this transition from RT to Twitch, I was fucking terrified. Like I wouldn't be streaming if it wasn't for Tina. Once again, going back to that, I'm lazy. I didn't want to set up a stream. I've always like had interest in it, but I'm like, that's a lot of work. I'm not going to do it. So she's like, all right, fuck you, asshole. I'll do it. So she started her stream. She learned everything about it. She set me up. And then just over the years, she's been so helpful with just literally everything, like setting up an LLC, helping with this, helping with that, being super supportive. You know, even with this this Q&A, I'm like, this is going to be awful. I'm like shitting my pants backstage. I'm like, this is going to suck. She's like, no, it's going to be great. You're great. People are here to see you and support you and stuff like that. And I'm very thankful and very blessed that I have Tina in my life. And not just Tina, like my whole family and all my friends. If you're going to do anything in life, whether it be streaming or fucking porn or just anything, having a supportive group of people is always good, because even though Twitch is the best job in the world, in my opinion, if there are going to be things that suck, you're going to have bad days, you know, whether like stream didn't work out well or someone was just being a shithead and you couldn't get rid of them. You also have mods that are helpful. Just having somebody to fall back on and talk to and like really helps out. And I mean, she's my best friend. I love her to death. And this is where I proposed to her, right? So this is a game I like to play. Awful game. I've been playing it for months. It's not even a game. I just do it because she doesn't partake. We'll just be at a situation and we'll be like being super cutie, being super gay. And I'm like, oh man, I love you, right? And she's like, no, why would you do that? But yeah, if I were to ever actually propose, it wouldn't be in a public place. That's not for me. I know people sometimes do it at panels and signings or like at stadiums and shit. I know it's a complete off tangent from your question. I'm sorry.
Oh, good for you.
It would be like a super like just us, vacation somewhere, super romantic, all that cliche nonsense. So the only thing is the ring's gonna be in my ass just to fist it out. That's the kicker. Hey, thank you for your question. But yeah, Tina's great and I love her to death, and I wouldn't be where I am without her for sure. That being said, I think we're done. Thank you everybody for coming. I hope you had a good time. Thank you. So Tina and I have a signing tomorrow at, what's the time? Do you know off the top of your head? 2. If you don't make it to that, we'll be walking the floor and stuff, doing signings and whatnot. Thank you guys for coming. Have a good RTX. I love you.
Hello, Bernal.